What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lucky. I'm back with another one, man. I hope everybody is doing well. Listen, this video right here is going to be about why a man would want his ex back. Okay, I recently did a video by request on how to get your ex back, right? And I know there's a lot of people that just feel as though, hey, man, if your ex broke up with you, man, if your ex left you, your ex disrespected you, whatever the case may be, man, hey, they are ex for a reason, man. Never go back to an ex, right? And I get that, man. I fully understand that, and I respect that, right? But you have a lot of men out here who, they no matter what, man, they're gonna keep, trying to work on that relationship and trying to work on that relationship. You know what I'm saying? And so I just kind of wanted to talk about that, because the reason why I wanted to talk about it is because I want to address the men who are in these relationships that are either being disrespected, whatever the case may be, but they continue to want to be in these relationships. Okay. So that's who I'm talking to. Now, first of all, just my thoughts, right? If you've been in a relationship, right? A committed relationship, long-term relationship, marriage, I'm not talking about if you just casually dating or, something like that, or you just been in a relationship for a short period of time. Okay. In my opinion, man, if you have not, if the relationship hasn't been at least 2 to 3 years, if you're not at least invested 3 years into the relationship, just my opinion, just kind of let the chips fall where they may. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I don't think that just, a year or two, less than 3 years is, in my opinion, enough of an investment to really be, just trying to get an ex back. In my opinion, man, 2 years, man, it's just not long enough. So I'm really talking to the guys, man, who are at least 3 years in, whether it's long-term relationship or especially marriage. You know what I'm saying? Guys, if you in that long, man, and things are not going good in your relationship, man, I don't know, maybe, your lady says she needs space, she needs some time, y'all are not getting along, y'all bumping heads, y'all fussing and fighting, whatever the case may be, and you guys have split up, especially if she's the one that, ended the relationship, but you didn't want to end it, right? If she ended the relationship and you didn't want to end it, right? But you still want that relationship, right? In my opinion, that's kind of obvious because you are not the one that ended it, right? If you have more than 3 years, guys, hey, listen, if you want to try to get your ex back to work it out, try to get it back, man. Try to work it out, okay? Don't let anyone tell you that you soft, you weak, you a sucker, or you this or you that, because you want to work on that relationship. Don't let anybody tell you that, guys. See, at the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do as a man to make yourself happy. You understand what I'm saying? Now, there's a way that you go about it. Okay, I definitely am going to stand by that. There is a way that you go about it. Okay, guys, you know what I'm here for. I'm all about being the best version of yourself, being the most masculine version of yourself. So the way you have to go about it is in a masculine frame, period, point blank. Okay, you have to understand that if you're feeling some type of way about this woman, man, that's fine. It's okay. Listen, all men, I don't care what anybody says, all men do have emotions. Okay? As men, we handle our emotions differently than women. We're supposed to. Some men handle their emotions just like women, but as men, especially, if we're masculine men, we handle our emotions in a certain manner. You understand what I'm saying? So, guys, if you're in your masculine frame, you have to stay in that masculine frame when you're putting in that work to, try to get your ex back. Now, one thing you must understand when I'm saying get your ex back, understand that there's absolutely nothing you can do to make your ex come back. Okay. You can't make your ex come back. Okay. What you can do is apply the principles that may reattract your ex to you to, make your ex want to come back to you, but there's nothing you can do to make your ex come back. Okay. So in the video, I talked about, pretty much, what you can do to reattract your ex. And, I can go over that real quick, but I really just want to talk about, how I feel about men who want to work that thing out. Guys, just my opinion. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, as men, listen, we love hard. That's just what it is. It's easy for somebody to say, oh man, don't do this, man, and don't do that, man. If she did this, then, blah, 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 or whatever the case may be. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. It's fine for another man to say that. You know what I'm saying? When it's easy for somebody to say something about someone else's situation, but they're not in the situation. They may have been in that situation before, and this might be what they did, what they're telling you to do. Man, just walk away. Don't look back. And all of those things. And understand, those things work. Those are the things that you need and should do. Okay? If you need to walk away, you need to walk away, period, point blank. If a woman is not attracted to you, man, she doesn't respect you, you need to walk away. Understand, that is the only chance you have at getting her re-attracted to you, okay? The more you stay, the more you chase her, and the more you're pushing her away. So yes, when you're being told, man, yo, walk away, yes, you must walk away. Trust and believe the process. You must walk away. That's the only way you're going to have any dignity in the situation. Because understand, the woman has the power. She's like pulling the strings. She got the little thing right here and pulling the strings, and you're like the little puppet or whatever the case may be. She has the power. You have to get the power back. How you get the power back is you just walk away. Now, if she broke up with you, I guess you're walking away, but it's not really a walk away. Like you got pushed away, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But then what you do once you've been pushed away is you do not reach out to her at all, period, point blank. Okay. And I talk about that in the other video. So I'm not going to spend much time on that. Right. But that just shows that you have strength. It shows that you have strength, and women need to see that. Okay. See, women do not respond to what they're told. You understand what I'm saying? You can tell a woman all day, you're this and you're that. It doesn't resonate with them. Women only know what they see. You understand what I'm saying? You can tell a woman that you're strong and you're this and you're that, but then you turn it around and you're crying, baby, I want you, baby, I need you, please don't leave me. You understand what I'm saying? You're telling her you're strong, but you're showing her that you're weak. You understand what I'm saying? So the only act of strength is first walk away. If it's already too late, you can't walk away because she walked away from you. She dumped you. Then what you got to do is just do not contact her. That's the only thing you can do at that point to show any strength. Again, I'm not going to focus on this. Okay. Now, guys, you've been, especially long-term relationship guys and the marriage guys. Listen, if you feel as though you have a good woman, and y'all are just going through whatever it is that y'all are going through, you must understand that women are led by their emotions. You have to understand that. I don't know any other way to say it. You must understand that women are led by their emotions, period, point blank. Logic does not kick in at all, in my opinion. Now, a lot of women go, oh, I'm logical and I'm this and that. Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, so maybe not all women. Most women are led by their emotions, period. It's almost like they can't control it. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, you might be in a situation where your woman, it says, hey, I need time, I need space. And she starts looking to somebody else for attention. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, you got to understand that that's female nature. It is what it is, man. They're always going to be looking for the next best option. But if you want that woman back, guys, if you want that woman back and you want it to work, the first thing you have to do is you have to understand and accept that. Okay? Because what you can't do is get that woman back and then start crying and beefing and arguing about who she was with or what was she doing while y'all wasn't together. No, you got to let it go. Okay, that's the first thing, man. If you want it back, man, You got to let it go. Okay. That's just what it is, man. Whatever happened. Understand that she's led by her emotions. She can't help it. That's a tough pill to swallow, man. But hey, man, it is what it is. Okay. I don't knock any man that feels as though he has a good woman and he wants to try to work it out, because I'm telling you, just in my opinion, there are good women out here, but they are few and far between. I don't know if I said that right. Far and few between. However you say that, but you understand what I'm saying. There are not many. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about when guys say, man, you should never take an ex back, right? You should never take an ex back. Now, if you and your woman just broke up, right? Y'all just broke up, meaning that you were the last person, y'all were the last two people like in a relationship together. I'm not talking about an ex from, 4 relationships ago. I'm not talking about that. That's an ex. They need to stay wherever they at. I'm talking about you just recently broke up, right? Y'all just recently separated, broke up, whatever it is. And that's the last person that, both y'all were in a relationship with. Okay. And you feel like that's the one. Don't let nobody make you feel any type of way because you want to work it out. You are no less than a man. You are no less of a man because you want to work that situation out. Because what type of man are you if you are not happy? There are a lot of men out here that are not happy. You know what I'm saying? Simply because their pride, their ego, or whatever got in the way. You know what I'm saying? They just weren't, strong enough to accept female nature for what it is. They weren't strong enough to accept the fact that, hey, this is what happened. However, this is who I want to be with. And so I got to tough it out. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Why? Because they don't want to be looked at as by their peers as being weak. They don't want to be looked at by their peers as being this or that, or, whatever, man. You know what terms and names that are being thrown out there. But listen, guys, if you're a long-term relationship guy, you a marriage guy, you married, man, and you and your wife are going through these type of problems, man, even if your wife stepped out on you, man, and you still want to work it out, it's okay. Don't let nobody make you feel any type of way, because at the end of the day, it's your happiness, okay? Now, I definitely suggest, yes, you do all your research. Understand the risks that are involved if you do decide to get back with that woman. Okay? Understand that. You know what I'm saying? Understand you could be setting yourself up for failure. You could be setting yourself up for the same thing to happen all over again. Okay? So understand that. So when these guys are saying, don't do this and don't do this, and this is how you handle it, it's all about protecting you. It's all about protecting you. Understand that. You as a man should always come first. So you have to protect yourself. Okay? But just understand, if you're willing to take yourself out of that, that safe zone or that protection zone and be vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? And that's like a bad word, man. Vulnerable, I think, to men is almost like submission. You know what I'm saying? Like that word is to women. But if you're willing to put yourself in a vulnerable spot, you know what I'm saying, to get that woman back, then don't let anybody talk you out of it. Just understand the risks, you know what I'm saying? The consequences and repercussions and all of that can come along with it. As long as you can accept all of the, the bad that can come along with it, should it not go your way, as long as you can accept that, man, go ahead and do it. Don't let anybody make you feel like you less of a man because that's what you want to do. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't let nobody else's ideology control what you do. You make your own ideology. Okay? That's just it, man. Listen, if one of your friends, man, are not supportive of you because this is the decision that you've made, and they're not supporting your decision, man, if I was you, man, I would reevaluate that friendship. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't take that as, your friend trying to warn you. Hey, man, I wouldn't do that because this, that, and the third. See, that's what they wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? But if that's really a good friend of yours, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to say, listen, I understand the consequences and repercussions and this, that, and the third, but this is what I want to do. That friend should be able to support you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't look at any man as less of a man because he wants to pursue who he feels is, I don't know, his soulmate. That's just how I feel about it, guys. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. Now, me, I may look and be like, man, this guy crazy. You understand what I'm saying? But look, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do, period, man. If you're a masculine man, you stay in that masculine frame. You do what you got to do in a masculine manner. Now, a lot of guys may say, man, that's not masculine. You trying to get an ex back, that's not masculine. You know what I'm saying? That's not what masculine men do. That's this, or that's that, or that, whatever. Man, listen. I could be wrong, guys. I could be wrong. All I'm saying is, guys, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. Because at the end of the day, you got to be happy. You don't want to have no regrets, okay? It is what it is, guys. So, listen, I'm gonna tell you why I think it's best if you want to try to work it out. I'm gonna tell you why I feel like that's a good thing, right? And I'm not getting into all marriage is a good thing and this and that. I'm not going there with that. I'm saying that I think it's a good thing because number one, if you do the things to reattract your ex, right, and then your ex comes back, right, and I'm just gonna throw some numbers out there, and I'm not getting into statistics and facts and all that stuff. I'm just gonna throw some simple numbers out there, right? Numbers that us men can kind of we deal with, right? So let's just say, guys, you got with your lady, you got with your woman, let's just say, I don't know, and y'all were together for, let's just say, I'll use easy numbers. Now I'm talking long-term relationships here, right? So I'm gonna use easy numbers, right? I'm going to say 10 years. 10, I will use 5. Okay, let's just say 5 years, right? Because 10 years is like a milestone, you know what I'm saying? In a long-term relationship, in a marriage, 10 years is a milestone, right? But I'm gonna use 10 just to make the numbers easy. Pardon me for going back and forth, but let's just say 10 years, right? So let's just say, guys, right? You got with your woman when she was 25, right? And guys, y'all know how y'all are when it comes to body count, right? Listen, most guys can't. I wouldn't even worry about body count, but I'm just going to use it for example, right? So let's just say you got with your woman when she was 25 years old, and let's just say her body count was 25. We're going to keep it at easy numbers, right? She was 25 when you got with her. She had her body count was 25, right? Y'all been together 10 years, right? So now 10 years later, something happens, man. Everything goes a mess. She steps out on you, right? Typically, one thing you have to understand is when women step out, typically they're monkey branching, right? I'll do another video about monkey branching if you don't know what that is, but typically they're going back to an ex, right? They're just going back. They're going to someone who is familiar, but 9 out of 10 times, 99% of the time, it's going to be an ex. They're gonna just kind of monkey branch back to an ex, right? So look, what did I say? 25 when y'all got together. Y'all stayed together 10 years before everything became a mess, right? She dips out on you with an ex, right? So now, because it's an ex, I don't think it adds really to the body count, right? It just adds, it happened while you were married. So that's where the issue is. But as far as body count stayed the same. So now she's 35 with 25 on her body count, still 25 on her body count, right? So most guys be like, man, she dipped out on you, man, leave her alone, right? So, okay, now you leave her alone, get divorced, whatever the case may be, and now you're out there in the dating market, right? Now you're dating, let's just say you're dating 35-year-olds. Understand, guys, now you're dating someone who's never been married. So understand her body count of the woman that you're dating is going to be much higher than your ex who stepped out on you, right? So if body count matters, just understand when you're out there, right? So now you're dating. While you're dating, you have no control over where that woman is and what that woman does. And I mean, you don't have any control over that really when you're married anyway, but I'm saying at least that's your wife. You know where she is at the night, in the end of the night or whatever. But I'm just saying, the woman that you're with has no commitment to you. The woman that you're dating, the new woman that you start dating, she already has a higher body count, and now there's no control no say, no commitment or anything like that, right? But you're content and you're cool because your ex, right, disrespected you. This woman hasn't disrespected you, but she has a higher body count, and you cannot manage how high that number is continuing to go while you're dating her, right? So I don't know, is it like an ego thing? Is it a pride thing? Because the woman that you were committed to, 35 years old now, 10 years in the game now, y'all been together 10 years. Yes, she disrespected you. I get that. The betrayal, I get that. The body count is still the same. Now, I get the betrayal. I get that. But I mean, if you can look past that, then why would you, I can understand why you would want to, you know what I'm saying? Take that 10 years that you have in and try to continue to build on that 10 years. I get it. Most guys would be like, nah, that disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And I get that, man. Disrespect is huge with men. I know how I am when it comes to disrespect. I get it. But just look at it from that view. So now you date a woman, she's 35, who knows what her body count is and who knows how much her body count is still, that number is still going. It's still going as you're dating her. Still going as you're dating her. Now, while you're dating her, she's dating other people. You understand what I'm saying? When I get it, you just want to work it out with the woman that you with. You're familiar. You know what I'm saying? I think our brain has something called emotional memory or something like that. Like you remember the good times. I think that's why some people stay in toxic relationships, because the relationship is so bad. The bad times hurt you, but the good times make you feel so good. You know what I mean? So it's like you putting up with it's like a up and down, up and down. Listen, guys, I get it. I get it, man. Any man, you want to work it out with your ex, man. She disrespected you, man. She dipped out on you. She stepped out on you, whatever the case may be, man. She lost the attraction for you, was attracted to somebody else, man. I get it, man. And that's a tough pill to swallow. And I understand, man. You get back with her, man. That's probably going to be in your mind all day, every day. It's probably going to drive you crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, but I get it. If you can get past that point, then it's worth it. I guess the way that I see it. Again, you got to let that label go of being a this or being a that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got to be what's happy. You got to do what makes you happy. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, guys, if somebody calls you a name, oh, he a sucker. Man, his old lady stepped out on him, man. He's still with her. Man, if you in your masculine frame, number one, you're not going to care about what anybody's going to say about you anyway, man. You did what you had to do to keep your family together. Okay? Yeah, it's probably going to play on you every day, man. It might, you know what I'm saying? But you see, that's where you have to differentiate, man, a good woman from a not so good woman. One thing you got to understand is that women are human, man. Women are human. Women make mistakes, man. Women make mistakes. Now, was it a mistake? Nah, I don't look at it as a mistake, man. She was consciously doing whatever it is that she was doing. If she stepped out on you, man, she knew what she was doing. She did what she had to do to lie to you. She did what she had to do to hide it from you. Of course, man. She knew what she was doing, man. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, you just got to understand female nature. When you understand female nature and you accept it and respect female nature for what it is, then you got to already know, man, listen, this is the risk that you ran from when you asked her to marry you. You understand what I'm saying? See, a lot of times, man, as men, we get weak, man. We get married and it's like, man, we fall short on that masculine frame and we just thinking, man, that's our woman and, we married now and, she going to be loyal, she going to be faithful and all that, man. Nah, man. No. But again, man, you got to understand that. And see, I'm going to tell you why I think, this is a bonus right here. I'm going to tell you why I think you're in a better position should, you know what I'm saying, you reattract your ex and y'all get back together. I'm going to tell you why I think you're in a better position. Why? First of all, if she came back for a reason. If you have a good woman, man, she probably just needed some time to just figure things out. You know what I'm saying? Women are emotional, man. Maybe she just needed time to figure things out. And yeah, maybe while she was figuring things out, she might have had a friend on the side and did whatever she did on the side, man. It just, you got to accept it for what it is, man. That's just it. Just look at it like this, man. When you got with her, she had been with how many other people already? She might have been get with somebody when you first met her. And You got to do whatever you got to do to get that out your mind, man, if that's that good woman. You understand what I'm saying? Man, when it comes to relationships, man, you're going to have your ups and you're going to have your downs, man. It's not going to be all hunky-dory all the time. It's not going to be all love and all beautiful all the time. You just have to accept that. You have to accept the fact that when you get married, this is possible. You know what I'm saying? This is a possible outcome. This is what can happen. Okay? Now, if you can't accept that, guys, then don't do anything to get it back, man. Go on your separate way, man. Start over from scratch with somebody else. Or you get her back. And then what you do when you get her back, start over from scratch, guys. Find out what broke, fix that, and then start over from scratch. You understand what I'm saying? But why I think you're in the best position now is because if she realized that she messed up and she came back, man, I'm going to tell you something, man. You got the power, man. You put the boundaries in place. If you didn't have boundaries in place before, put them in place now. You understand what I'm saying? Any slight disrespect, man, you check it. You understand? And you know why, guys? Because you're not going to be afraid to lose her. Because you done already lost her once. So you done been through that. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot easier for you to be emotionally detached. You understand what I'm saying? You still with the woman, you still love the woman, but you're not emotionally attached. Like you probably had before, man, maybe had her up on a pedestal, man, and just thought she couldn't do no wrong. And when you found out she did wrong, it tore you down. You're never going to put yourself in that same position again. So you got the power. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you, when a woman comes back, man, she realized she messed up, man. She thought, man, she monkey branched over to another guy, and maybe her end game was to leave you for him. But for whatever reason, it didn't work. Now, a lot of people go, man, don't be plan B, whatever and all that. Don't be the backup guy. Don't be the fall guy, whatever and all that, man. Listen, I get it, and I understand what they saying. I fully do trust and believe. I respect and I understand what they're saying. But all I'm saying is if you really want that woman, don't listen to what somebody else is going to say about you. Don't worry about a name that they will call you. Don't worry about what status you're going to be under because of somebody. And man, if you're worried about what people on YouTube are saying, man, they don't even know you. They don't even know you, man. You sitting there, man, yo, man, I can't take it back, man, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to be viewed as a this, that, and a third. Okay, then fine, man. Don't take it back, man. And be miserable for the rest of your life, man. Be bitter for the rest of your life. All because you was worried about what somebody else who doesn't even know you would think of you or what category you feel like you would fall in because you took back, you know what I'm saying, an ex. Man, come on, man. I'm just saying, man, you got a whole frame, man. Be a man. You know what I'm saying? And some guys will say, man, that's not masculine, taking back an ex, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. I think it's all about how you carry yourself when you do it. Like I said, man, you got the power, man. You call the shots now at this point, man. Listen, if you ain't never had a woman be submissive to you, I guarantee you, man, if that's a good woman who really messed up and she realizes that, man, she messed up, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna get, and I don't want to use the word submission, man, but okay, in your eyes, as a man, you just view it as submission. It might just be cooperation. You understand what I'm saying? But man, you might not have been getting that from the get-go. Guarantee you, man, if you have a good woman, man, I'm telling you, man, that woman's gonna put in that work. That woman, listen, let me tell you something, man. All these guys talking about, man, they wouldn't take back an ex, right? Listen, there's guys right now who are saying they wouldn't take back an ex, right? But on the flip side, right, when they mess up, they'll reach out to their woman and say, baby, I messed up. Come home. You know what I'm saying? I messed up, baby. I know I did this and I did that and that and this and whatever. Come on back. I'm going to make it right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, if she left because of something that he did, he messed over, whatever, man, disrespected her, whatever, man, or just whatever the case may be, man, and she left. And then now, he the one that say, baby, I need you to come back. I'm sorry, I apologize. Man, men do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? That don't make you soft, that don't make you a sucker. What makes you a soft, what makes you a sucker is when you get emotionally, man, just crazy, man. You start laying down, you crying, man. You crying, baby, please take me back, baby, I'm sorry. And she walking all over you. No, man. No, listen, man. If a woman come back, man, listen. If a woman come back, man, she got to earn. She got to earn, man. Twice, 3 times, 10 times 10 times, man, what she did before, man. You got to make her earn it, man. That's just it, man. I'm going to tell you, man, if it's a good woman, man, she going to do whatever she got to do to earn whatever it is that she lost, man. If she lost your trust, man, she's going to do whatever she feels as though she has to do, man, to get your trust back, man. And you in a position where you can say, yo, this is what I need done. Hey, I need A, B, C. I need X, Y, Z. I'm telling you, man, if she's a good woman, man, she realized she messed up, man, and she came back, I promise you, man, she ain't going to have no problems doing it, man. I'm telling you, she probably got out there and realized, man, oh, man, this ain't what I thought it was out here. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, man. And that's when they begin to look, man. Hold on, man. I had a good thing, man. I thought, man, listen, the grass ain't always greener on the other side, man. In my opinion, the grass ain't never greener on the other side. I'm just saying, guys, like, the grass is greener where you water it. That's just what it is, man. See, listen, I don't want to keep going on and on with this, man, but I'm going to tell you something, man. Men, I heard this somewhere, man. I don't remember where I heard it, but I heard that men are like islands, right? Men are like islands, right? Strong, right? Structured. That's what men are. Women are like boats, right? Women are like boats. They go from island to island. The islands don't move. An island can't go to a boat. The boat has to come to the island. You understand what I'm saying? As a man, you stand strong, that's it. The island stands strong. The boat comes to the island. You understand what I'm saying? The island don't go chase the boat. The men, you don't go out there and chase the women. You let the women come to you. And then you just do what you got to do to hold on to that woman. When once that woman is not satisfied, man, on that particular island, man, listen. Once her emotions get all kind of up and down, man, and see, that's what the water is, man. The water is her emotions, man. The water is just, you know what I'm saying? The water is just like, just up and down, man. And that boat just getting out in the water, man. Just out there, man. Until it get to another island, man. And that's it, man. Throw that anchor over, man, and dock on that island. You understand what I'm saying? The emotions is like the water, man, just kind of all over the place. That's just what it is, man. You the island, man. Man, if she comes back, man, I'm just saying, man, in my opinion, guys, you got the power, man. Don't mess it up, man. Don't start talking about, well, where was you at? When you was going, who was you with, and this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 man. Don't get into none of that, man. You start over from scratch, man. You make the rules, man. Listen, this is how it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? And you don't got to do it like that. You got to still understand, man, women are emotional, man. She ain't just going to like bow down and start kissing your feet or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, man, you got to establish, man. You make the establishment right then and there, man. These are the boundaries, man. Like I said, you ain't got to do it like that, but you got to see, masculine men know how to talk to women. See, that's some men don't know how to even talk to women, man. They just feel like, man, I'm a man, you a woman, and you beneath me, and you going to do what I say. It doesn't work like that, man. It doesn't work like that, man. You got to understand women. If you want to be successful with women, you have to understand women. You have to understand how to talk to women, man. You got to understand how to get into a woman's mind, man. How to get a woman attached, man. You have to understand these things, guys. I'm just saying, man, it is what it is, man. Listen, guys, I don't knock any man that wants to get, you know what I'm saying, his woman back. And I know everybody's going to be like, man, she's never yours. You know what I'm saying? She's never yours. It's just your turn. Do I believe that? I believe that, okay? But I believe it just simply based on female nature, okay? I believe that as long as you stay in your masculine energy, that woman stays within her feminine energy. First of all, you got to get into their feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? You got to get them into their feminine energy. Once you get them into their feminine energy, you keep them in their feminine energy, right? That keeping a woman in her feminine energy, man, don't mean you just talk to a woman however you want to talk to her. That's not what that means, man. That's all I'm saying, guys. If you want to be successful with women, man, you got to know how they think, man. You got to know what makes them tick, man. You got to know how to get them attached to you. And one of the ways to get a woman attached to you, man, is how you talk to her. Okay, guys. So you lay down the law, man, but you give it to her in a way that she can understand it, man. That she can comprehend it, man. She can accept it. Like, okay, I'm telling you, man. Guys, I don't knock no man that's trying to work it out, man. Don't any man that's trying to work it out, man. Don't let anybody make you feel some type of way, man, because you know what I'm saying? They gonna call you names and this and that, man. You soft, you weak and all that, man. You gotta this and that, blah, 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 man. That's for women that's not worth it, man. That's for somebody you've been with 6 months and then, nah, you don't need to be, man. You been with somebody 6 months, man. Let it go, man. That's not long enough, man. I'm talking about long term, man. 3 years minimum. That's the very minimum, man. 3 years minimum, okay? Man, ain't nothing wrong, man. Oh, you married guys out there, man. You guys trying to get your wife back, man. Listen, if your wife is a good woman, man, and you messed up, man, and things is bad, don't let nobody make you feel some type of way, man. Don't let nobody make you feel some type of way, man, because that's what you want, man, and that's what you gonna work on that, man. You do what you got to do, man. You work on it, man. Don't be out here. It's a lot of people that's bitter, man. It's a lot of people that's bitter, man. And I mean, it's easy as a man, I know, to stand behind your feelings, man, and you know what I'm saying. And yo, yeah, ha. Yeah, that's easy, man, as a man. That's easy, man. It's easy, but it's a lot of men, man, when you get behind closed doors, man, it be something totally different, man. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, don't let nobody talk you out of doing what you need to do for your family, okay? Make your own ideology, guys. Make your own. Don't follow everybody else's ideology. You make your own ideology, okay? I do not knock a man who wants to get back with his ex. You want to get back with your ex, get back with your ex, man. Get back with it. Because you have to do what makes you happy. That's the moral of this whole thing, guys, is you have to do what makes you happy. What's the point in following all these different principles, not going back, not doing this, not doing all that, and you looking like you soft and you looking like this, and now, man, you living, you bitter, you angry, you living in a state of depression. You know what I'm saying? You not healing. You can't never have a effective, relationship with a new woman because you just toxic, man, because you so bitter, man, and you can't, you understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys, man, that kind of suffer from that, man. Man, a lot of guys, man, never got over their first heartbreak, man, and that heartbreak broke their heart so bad that their whole outlook on women is just, man, women ain't no good. I don't think women ain't no good, man. I think women are women. You know what I'm saying? I don't think women are a bad thing. I love women. Love me some apple pie. You understand what I'm saying, guys? It just is what it is, man. I ain't no fool for no apple pie now. I ain't no fool, but you ain't a fool if you trying to work it out with your woman, man. Now, at some point, yeah, you can become a fool. You understand what I'm saying? At some point, yeah, you can become a fool. At some point, now you just got to know where, look, man, I did my best, man. I did my best, but I guess my best. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But look, I'm not going to keep y'all long. I know I went over on this, man, because I can go on and on and on and on about this right here. But, guys, don't let nobody make you feel some type of way, man. Don't live by anybody else's ideology, man. You make your own ideology, and at the end of the day, man, you stand tall. If you got to stand alone, you stand alone. But you do what you got to do, man, to work it out, man. You do what you got to do to build your family. It's your family, not theirs. Don't worry about what they say about you. You don't even know them. They don't know you. That's all I got to say, man. Y'all be good. I'll catch y'all on the next one.